Morning tackle warehouse. It's a beautiful morning. It's a shad spawn morning. That's what we're after today. And actually that's what we're after just this morning. But we're gonna go out there and try and make it happen. We're on Lake Guntersville. It's first week of May. Shad spawn is of course going on like crazy. The water temp's perfect, 71.4. And yeah, we'll see if we can catch them on a spinnerbait. We're gonna be throwing a Molix Venator. It's an awesome spinnerbait. 5/8 ounce and a 1/2 ounce. And we're just gonna try and cover a bunch of water, 4 to 5 feet of grass where the shad are spawning on some points. See what we can do. You guys stay tuned. There he is. Number 1 on the shad spawn. Come here, dude. Well, it's a start. The sun's coming up. Hopefully we've got a little while. Shad spawn never lasts that long, not as long as you'd want it to. But we're gonna get right back in there. Try and get another one. There he is. Number 2. Gosh, man, you can get right quick as far as catching a bunch of fish. You get around the right size for 4-pounders, 3-pounders. It can be the same exact way. Honestly, really hard to be a shad spawn. This is why you get up early. I think we got up at 4:30 this morning. Get out here for this. It's like the only thing that sucks about living in Alabama is you're so close to that Eastern time zone, man. It gets light really, really early. Worth it to live next to Lake Guntersville and catch them like that. I like throwing the 5/8 ounce, probably a little bit more than the 1/2, just because you can cover a lot of water with the 5/8. It's a, you got bugs on your face, dude. All right, we're throwing a 7'3" medium heavy. It's a new Veracity rod from Abu, 6'4" to 1 Premier, 17-pound fluorocarbon. No reason to throw anything lighter than that. And I'm throwing the 5/8. I'd rather throw a heavier one like this most of the time. I mean, I'll pick a 1/2 up if I'm in some really shallow stuff, if I start snagging too much with the 5/8, but for the most part, the 5/8 gets down there, cast it better. You got one on, little guy. But you cast it a lot better, gets down there, stays down there. Sometimes spinnerbaits like to, you know, kind of ride high in the water column. And I just want that thing down there taking the top of the grass. So, already number 3. Man, he hammered it. No, he come off. Dang it. No, he's still on there. I thought he came off for a second. I'm not throwing a trailer hook because there's so much floating grass on the water right now. You can see what we're fishing. It's all this, I mean, the floating stuff is what we're not targeting that, but that's what's under the water. It's a bunch of eel grass. It's kind of taken over on Guntersville. Couple key things with the shad spawn. If you guys have never done it, or if you're curious about it, 70 degrees seems to be the magic water temperature. If it's 70, you know, in the springtime, the shad are probably spawning. We're seeing activity all over. The spinnerbait I'm throwing, it's a Molix Venator. It is just getting clobbered by the shad. Like, I can feel the blades just stopping and starting and stopping and starting because they're running side by side with it. What we're doing is I've set the Lake Master to like 3-4 feet, and we're just targeting the edges of some grass and 3 to 4 feet of water. And right now it's just a bunch of eelgrass in Lake Guntersville, and the shad are spawning all over it. But this low light stuff that's kind of coming in right now, these clouds, that'll help prolong it. It's normally, you know, the first, say, hour on a normal day or so, but you can get 2 or 3 hours out of it sometimes, you know, if the, dang, I just missed one right there. If the clouds will stay in and the shad will, you know, keep spawning, it'll last. So I like a white and chartreuse spinnerbait. I mean, other colors will work too. But to me, what's important is a little bit smaller blades like you see on this bait and how freely they spin. I don't know if we can get a shot of that or not, but how freely they spin. You know, this thing with very little movement of the reel, those blades are kicking. And it's just a perfect spinnerbait for a shad spawn, this Molix Venator. There he is. Maybe we landed onto some again. It's been dead for a little while. I haven't seen any activity from the shad, which I don't know why, because there's still plenty of cloud cover. Even the spot where we caught him, I went back to for a second and nothing. So we're trying to bounce around kind of quickly and find another spot that might have some activity still going on. But I'm afraid it might be dead for some reason. Might be time to go out deeper. That's a good one. No, he's not as good. Dang, I thought he was a nice one. It's not bad. Get in here. All right, guys, I think we might end it there. The shad spawn bite is dying. You can see the sun's coming up, and we might get another bite or two, but it's time to probably move, make some changes. But it's been fun. Shad spawn bite is awesome this time of year. If you guys want to check it out, get out there early, set your alarm clock, be out there way before the sun comes up. The Molix Venator spinnerbait is the one we threw. Double willow leaf, chartreuse and white, 5/8 ounce. And that's all you need. It's awesome, it's fun, but it's also time to move. So we're gonna go try something else. You guys make sure to like, share, tag a friend, and check out next week's vlog. It's gonna be another good one.